Hey, welcome to the conversation that's as diverse as the dogs that we adore. This is Gun Dogs and Guard Dogs, ultimate podcast dedicated to talking sense about dogs with Les Graham and Ross McCarthy. They work with all breeds of dog, but one specialises in gun dogs and the other prefers guard dogs. No flashy trends or social media hype here, just tried and true knowledge that stands the test of time. They bring you valuable insights and honest conversations about the social predator you share your home with. So here we go. About 45 minutes of gun dogs, guard dogs, good dogs, some maybe not so good dogs, and a dash of gossip.
Hello. End of season.
It is. It is. It's a bit like end of term at school, isn't
Yeah, it is. We're breaking up for the summer holidays.
it? Summer, yay.
Yeah, summer. It's blooming hot, isn't it?
It is. It's 22 here, and I know that's not hot to you, but it's hot to me and my dogs.
I see you got your fan on. No, it's a bit more than that. It's about 28 here at the minute, but it is overcast. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a storm or something.
Is it?
It's very humid.
It's really
Yeah,
humid.
really.
It's really humid.
It is up there as well.
Yeah, yeah. What's that you got? Cafe latte?
Yeah.
Or is it latte?
It's actually a latte, darling. Yeah.
So we've mentioned this a couple of times. We've got to share the story, but not the who. But there was a really very how should we put it?
Moneyed?
Moneyed aristocracy,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's it.
Okay, so
Aristocracy.
aristocracy. I was working with a lord, and he had I was working with one set of dogs, and then they got a little dog, and they asked if I could take it in when they went on holiday, and I said no, I can't. Um, but my friend can. So the dog was called Latte. Okay, and so because it was a go-between with the butler, wasn't it? You didn't actually see. You didn't see the owner, you just saw the butler. The butler was dealing with you, wasn't he? And so I
Well, it
chatted.
wasn't really. It was just you. I can't remember where I got the dog from, but I didn't. Yeah, I must have just picked it up. Or
You picked it up, and
did I? Or did they bring it over? I can't remember.
I don't think they brought it up. I thought you saw the butler.
Probably.
So I chatted to the lady, and we'd went through chatting, and she told me the name and everything. So when I said to Ross, "Oh yeah, the dog's called Latte," and so you trained the dog, you did recall training and everything, didn't you, with it? And you trained it to come to Latte.
Yeah. Yeah, because you told me that's what its name was.
And then when you dropped it off, you found out the way to pronounce it is.
Yeah, latte, like everybody else in polite society.
Oh, I thought it was so funny. It
Mm.
still cracks me up like
I had it for ages.
12 year later, and we're still laughing about it.
Well, I had it
Or
for ages,
cringing.
calling it latte. Latte.
Latte, it's a latte.
Yeah. Well, that was a long time ago.
12 or 13 years ago now.
You told me when we went to the house,
Uh-huh.
stately home, you said to me, when you go to the toilet because it's
Oh my
amazing.
God, you've got to go to the
Bigger
toilet. You've
than
got to
your
go to the
house.
downstairs toilet.
I forgot. Forgot.
It was amazing. It was like the old-fashioned pull chains. Like it had a huge
Yeah.
cistern, like 8 foot in the air or something. But there was a massive bearskin rug in the middle of the flum. In the downstairs toilet was probably twice the size of my office.
Yeah.
And, there was like a big claw bath, and then there was this huge bearskin rug, and I couldn't stand on the bearskin rug. It still had its head on, and
Yeah.
I just walk around it to go to the toilet. But it was just mind blowing. I love seeing people's downstairs toilets. That sounds really like kinky, doesn't it? But you you
Sounds bloody
find,
weird.
well, it sounds rude, but I think people's downstairs loos give you like a real insight into the life. There was the girl who trained her Labrador with me for years, and I went round her house once for coffee, and I went to her and went, "Oh my God, you were a champion jockey."
Oh wow.
I didn't know that, and because of all of her like wins, the
In the
national
downstairs
holiday
toilet.
jockey in the downstairs toilet.
Yeah. I was watching a thing the other day. Kate Winslet, I think she keeps her Oscar in the downstairs toilet.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, isn't it? You keep it in the downstairs loo, don't you?
My downstairs loo is not very inspired, I don't think.
Is it not?
I know you wouldn't find out a great deal.
We haven't got a downstairs loo here because everything's downstairs. But when we were in October House, the downstairs loo had a lot of like shooting dog stuff in there, you know. And do you remember the toilet seat? It
Yeah,
was
you had
a
a black Labrador on it, didn't you?
with a black Labrador, and then when you lifted it up, it was like, "Let me hold that for you, sir," or something. You had the picture of a woman holding a cock pheasant.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember the underneath bit.
Yeah, let me hold that for you. It was a Bryn Parry cartoon.
Yeah, I remember you
It's
having
like
stuff.
all the cartoons of labs and stuff. Yes. Yeah. Would you like me to hold that for you, sir? This woman holding a cock pheasant by the neck. Rude.
Oh no, that's cool. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, downstairs loo.
Oh my,
They give you so much. They give you such an insight into like people's humour. Because we used to have all the Wicked Willy cartoon books. Do
yeah,
you remember
yeah,
Willy cartoons?
yeah. My granddad had them. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had them in the downstairs loo, and
Oh,
and the guy who did something Jolliffe, I can't remember his first name.
oh, I know what you're gonna. Yeah.
He did the cartoon.
Cartoon. Yeah.
He did the cartoons, and he did them for A Dialogue with Dogs, which is one of my favourite little books by Bruce
Bruce.
Vogel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did all the Wicked Willy. He did the Wicked Willy cartoons, and he did the Dialogue with Dogs.
I did it. Oh, this is
Yeah.
fascinating. This is a fascinating podcast.
Leslie talking shit again. Literally.
Yeah, let's come out of the downstairs toilets.
Let's get out to the toilet.
Uh,
You mentioned it.
well, only because you were so excited that I had to go to the toilet and I forgot to go in there.
I know. It
But
was when
I did have a little look around the rest of the place.
oh, it was stunning. It was stunning, and it's really funny because you see it in films a lot.
Oh, do
And
you?
people come up and I'll say to Kenny, "Oh, that's such and such." And he goes, "How did you recognize that?" I says, "Because I did some training under that tree with one of the dogs."
Oh,
It's like
wow.
a really classic tree in the middle of the lawn, and just the steps and everything. It's just a classic, beautiful.
I don't think I'd recognize it in a film, but
I spent a lot of time in the garden doing training with them.
no, it's nice. We've been to some lovely places, haven't we?
We have.
Lovely
We've
property.
been really lucky. And there's
Yeah.
one place where I can't remember where it was, but you took a photo of it from the distance. It's like, I'm just about to go in the driveway. And it was huge. And we used to, if we were going to like really unusual places, we used to message each other photos of
Back
the
in the
area
day.
back
We've
in the
been
day.
taking videos now for Instagram.
I know.
No, I
Funny.
used to go to Ramsbury Manor a lot. Do you remember that? I used to go down there with those poodles.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was. We used to go and have we used to go from the house on a golf buggy down to the oh, I can't remember what they called it. But it was next to this pond with flamingos and stuff on it. So we used to
Oh,
go down and
wow.
have little, little sandwiches with the crust cut off, coffee,
Brilliant.
yeah, chocolate biscuits.
It's hard, isn't it? Because I remember one of the girls making the most amazing gooey chocolate brownies, and like you bit into them, they just stuck your mouth together, and you were like, I know I've got dark chocolate all around my mouth.
Yeah, it's not good. No,
Not good. Don't eat when when you go and see clients, don't eat because they'll always ask you a question when you've got your mouth full.
it's horrible. I did. Do you know what? I broke my own rule um
Oh dear.
2 days ago. Well, because normally, like we've discussed this before, don't eat when you're with clients because
Yeah.
you've learnt that already. Unless it's you can't
And be careful that you're not getting a cup of gravy.
be careful, gravy. And yeah, and no, day before yesterday, I went to do a dog assessment with a German Shepherd, and the woman she brought out these little. She said, "Do you want anything to eat?" I said, "No, thank you." And she brought out these little cubes of banana cake, I suppose. They looked like
Ooh,
ginger cake, but it was banana cake. And I did have
yeah.
a little piece of that. But like you said, I've got it in my hand. Then I'm talking. I think, how am I going to get rid of that now? It's
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
awkward. It's
And then
difficult.
you get bits stuck between your teeth, and you got your finger in between your teeth trying to get them out, and
It's just a night.
not a good
Yeah,
look.
measuring the dog for a blooming muzzle and stuff. And I've got this bit of banana cake in my hand, and it's
But the dog enjoyed that.
couldn't really put it back on the plate either. Do you know what I mean? It's because you know, 'cause it was just ugh. Ah. So yeah, mustn't eat.
So you know what you need to do then, don't you?
Don't eat.
Follow your own rules.
Follow your own rules. I just forgot because it looked nice.
Mm.
They were a nice family, and it was just like just coming to the end of the assessment, and but I'll have a little bit of that then.
And then another question comes in.
Yeah, and then the tape measure comes out. Well, let's measure the dog. Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about assessing dogs and stuff. Just before we came on, we mentioned about looking after the dogs over the summer. I've had a email in relation, which I'm going to send to you, representing somebody whose dog, they it was talking to the defendant, they were knocked over by a black Labrador jumping up on them.
Hmm.
Actually, I think it was worded they were knocked over by an insured black Labrador, which speaks volumes,
Uninsured.
really, doesn't it? Yeah, an insured black Labrador. And so, just being mindful that now people are now taking action against you for dogs jumping up and things like that. We'll have to be really, really careful and really mindful.
It's that whole culture as well, isn't it? That sort of blame culture and
The
every
blame culture
blame
is
as a blame.
really, and now we're in picnic season as well. The kids they haven't broken up down in England yet, have they?
No, not yet.
Is it
No,
next
that's something to
week?
look forward to, isn't it?
I think it's about next week. I think because always used to teach at Marlborough College the third week in July, or the second week in July it was for Marlborough College.
It probably is 20 something, isn't it? It probably is that like 28th or something, I would think.
Yeah.
Back on the
So
5th of
then it's going to be like lots of children running around with overexcited children, overexcited dogs. So just like be really mindful, put your dog on lead if you see somebody, because if it jumps up like this dog, um, you could end up having to get a solicitor.
It's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? This German Shepherd, it's a nice dog, friendly, well
Uh,
socialized, you know, really responsible. I mean, probably some of the most responsible owners that I've encountered in my work.
really?
Yeah, they did loads of research on the breed before they got it. They researched breeders, which nobody does. Um, they've been training at
Mhm.
two like different establishments. They're still training. Yeah, nice dog, nice temperament. But the young girl, which she's 19, was walking the dog, and
Uh-huh.
then the pathway narrowed, and then a couple were coming the other way, and the man knocked her arm, and then the dog jumped up and bit her, like dogs do. You know, got a guarding breed.
Mhm.
But it's, you know, it just every time you do these assessments and things, it just brings it home to you that you just have to be so careful. You just, you know, not being ridiculous, but you know, be sensible. Give people a bit of a wide berth, and you
Yeah.
know, look about. You have to keep your wits about you, don't you? Are people having a picnic? Is there a jogger behind you that's just about to leg it
Run
past your dog?
past,
Is that
yeah.
you? Because it's just a second, isn't it? It's one incident, whether your dog's either
Yeah.
jumps friendly or jumps up and bites
Mhm.
them or whatever it is done and dusted then. And you
And
know, the Dangerous Dogs Act, there is no defence. It's, you
there's
know,
no defence in the Dangerous Dog Act now.
no, it's done and dust. You know, if your dog's bitten someone, it's aggravated criminal offence, and that's the end of that. You can't say, well, it's because the man came too
Doesn't
close.
count.
And no, it
Doesn't
doesn't.
count. And the problem with the garden breeds as well, if you're on guard looking to see where people are, then that's going to trigger
Mm,
potentially guarding response in the guarding breed because they're immediately going to get on alert with you as well.
yeah, it's difficult. You do, yeah. I used to take my dogs out, like at school, you know, like not on purpose, but typically I take them out around 4 o'clock for their second walk, just go to the loo and that.
Mhm.
And I used to walk past through all the school kids and all that. And no, I don't do that now. You know, give them all a swerve and, you know,
Yeah, I don't do that now. I used to sit, I used to sit outside the school gates with my puppies and watch all
yeah.
the kids come out and just teach them to ignore them. But I wouldn't do that now. I wouldn't do that now.
Mm. No, no, keep out of the way of kids.
Well out the way now. Just I mean, big dogs, the and Phelan's a bit of a wrecking ball at the
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
So the last thing I want is him bowling over kids.
No, well, it don't go down well, does it?
Not really.
Not with the parents, not or not with some.
Not now. Things have really changed. I I had a bit of an accident in the supermarket the other day. Okay, so this is like the difference in how things have changed. So I was reaching up to get something off the shelf, and I don't know if you know, but like the demerara sugars in a hard box, like a little 500 gram, and it's in a cardboard box. Okay.
Okay,
So I was
yeah.
reaching up and getting something, and it was at the back, and I had to pull the box forward. And as I pulled it
Oh, to
forward,
get the bag off the thing on me, yeah.
yeah, as I pulled it forward, it was on the top shelf. Pulled it forward, I on my tippy toe, pulled it forward, and as I pulled it forward, there was like a box beside it which had two boxes of demerara sugar in it until they hit me full on in the face.
Ooh.
So I've got you can thanks for the sympathy, but I don't know if you can see I've got like a red mark here on
Oh,
my
I
nose.
thought you'd been out in the sun.
No, that was and
Got the
it's
sun.
got a graze. You should have seen it last week. It was like really bad, and so I kind of went, oh, it turned blue, and then turned around and went, oh, there's no children around, that's okay. But it didn't half hurt, like my eyes were streaming,
Oh, I bet. Oh,
my
dear.
face was scarlet. And I mentioned it to somebody, and she says, did you tell them? It's like, no, it was my stupid fault.
Yeah.
I should have checked, it's like, oh, you could have got some compensation on that. And it's like, I don't do that. But that's the way the culture's turning, I think, and we have to
Yes.
be really, really careful. So for me, I just thought, oh God, that was really stupid.
Mm.
So I put them back on the shelf. I kind of removed, do you know how they put them in like these really stupid bits of cardboard on the shelf?
Yeah, it's the box. They come in, isn't it? They take the top bit
It's the
off and
bottom of the
they
box that had
pay at the
come in.
bottom. Yeah.
And that's what caused the problem. I'd knocked that and they come down. So I just put the box to one side, put them back sensibly on the shelf and thought, right, okay, need to be more careful. My head was all over the place.
Yeah,
And
what's the thing? You're thinking about other stuff, aren't you,
I
while
was
you're
thinking about the
waiting
stuff. I thought
around?
I'll just grab some of the sugar, and that was that. Look, I meant to grab it from my bag and not from my face. Um, but God, it really hurt, Ross. It really hurt.
What is it? A kilo? A couple of kilos of sugar hitting you on the
No, it was 1 kilo, so it was two
500
500
gram.
gram boxes
Yeah.
that both hit me straight in the face. And I thought, well, at least I can still take a knock. Um, yeah, but it was like that. Straight, it was like, oh, you could have got some money for that. And I said, but it
Yeah.
was why would I mind it cost the young lad who was at the other end of the aisle doing like the unpacking stuff. He could
Yeah.
have got his job.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, it's like you said, it's your fault, wasn't it? You're thinking about other stuff
My
and you're
fault.
clumsy. So,
My
no,
fault.
that's the trouble. That's what happens with dog bites and things. I think it's when
Exactly.
people often are in the moment, they say, oh, don't worry about it, or, whatever, if your dog jumped up. And then their friends say, oh, it could have been a child and you can get some money and all that stuff. And then that's
Mhm.
when, all the legal stuff starts, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Which
It's
is
that,
scary.
it's really scary. You've got to be so dog ownership. You've
Uh-huh.
got to be so mindful all of the time, haven't you? Constantly,
Mhm.
you know.
And um, we are doing a review of people who are who we've spoken to this season. But it was something that Trevor Cooper said in episode 3 of season 5.
S5E3. Oh my God. I don't.
S5E3, that was a long time ago. What episode are we on today? 15. So today's episode 15.
So we're
So
S5E15.
S5E3 15. So in S5E3 back in February, Trevor was saying you can get, and although we hate to advertise the Dog's Trust because it's not our favourite,
That's
you
not our
can
vibe, is it? No.
say that again.
I said that's not our vibe, is it? We like Appledown.
We like Appledam. Um, you can get the companion club. You can get free. Well, you get covered for public liability insurance, and it's only £25 a year. Or if you're a senior, which I found out this year when we did for Dante, and he's a senior now, 12.50.
12.50 for the oldies.
He's an oldie. He's now
Um,
over 60. So I got it out. I got it out when Trevor mentioned it. I think I got it out before then and it came off renewal. And it's like, if you're over 60, it's like, okay, Kenny, he's your dog.
yeah, 12.50 bargain.
But
Yeah,
it's worth getting because Dante's not insured now. He's getting old, and I decided not to insure him for like vet bills anymore.
yeah.
But just to get that public liability insurance, it's definitely worth doing because of the way society is going
It's
on dog.
definitely it's worth if people haven't listened to that Trevor Cooper episode that you've just mentioned, S5E3, it's well worth a listen, isn't it?
Definitely, it was so good. He's great to chat to, isn't he?
Yeah, it's
So
really
who
nice.
else have we had this year? Who else have we had on the podcast this year?
Well, we started off with Diane
With just
Kunas
us,
from
just us.
Seattle.
We started with
I'll,
us. Do
I'll
we
skip
not count?
I'll skip shits and giggles.
Okay. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, no, Diane's. We had Slobber in Seattle, didn't we? Diane with her dog de Bordeaux.
Yeah,
She's yeah, gave us a little insight into life in her area, her little bit of the States.
her little bit of the stage. She did. She
Yeah,
did.
no,
And
she's
then it was Trevor, wasn't it? With the next, so the next guest was Trevor. We talked about dog safety in the middle, didn't we? So um, we
no,
talked.
wasn't Trevor, was it? It was Andy Armitage, wasn't it?
Yeah, but before Andy, we talked about dog safety. Again, dog safety. Then it was Andy Armitage, who was amazing.
Was that Trevor then? Dog safety.
No, it wasn't. I don't think so.
You've just given out false information, Mrs. Graham.
I'm rubbish on that.
That wasn't
It
S5.
wasn't. That was us.
That'd be like season two, wouldn't it, Trevor?
No. Was it? Hey, oh yeah, season 4 it was. Hey,
Oh,
we're
not
on the
season
ball here.
four.
We're on the ball, of course, because he was season right. Okay, so last season we had Trevor Cooper, the amazing Trevor Cooper.
What episode was that? So if, in case people didn't listen, and they should. Was it?
S season 4, episode 13. It was out in September last year. Which is
Okay.
because I was thinking, how could I have got the Dogs Trust membership for Dante? And I've just renewed it.
That's because you got the dates wrong.
Got the dates wrong. Okay, so yeah, last season
Yeah.
was Trevor Cooper, which was followed by Spit or Swallow, which was quite a funny title.
Spit or swallow. Oh, from after Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I can't remember what that related to now. Spit or
That
swallow.
was about you. Do you spit out your cup of gravy or do you swallow it?
Oh,
It was nothing rude. But I couldn't resist a bit of double entendre there.
yeah. 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 I swallowed it. Um,
Oh, you're so polite.
yeah.
You're a swallow man.
Yeah. Right, let's move on.
Moving on.
Well, yes. So yes, yeah. Well, when did we do the apple down tour?
Oh, I've gone really hot. Right, okay, so it was Slobber in Seattle, then it was
When did we do? No, just a minute before you come back into this season. When did we do the apple down? Because we need to. People should listen to that if they haven't listened to it, or they should listen to it again. Julie Shelton from Apple Down Dog Rescue. Really fascinating insight into dog rescue. Depressing um, and upsetting.
it was awful. Let me have a look. Um
Don't say awful. People won't listen. It's
no, no, no. I mean it's awful what we're doing to the dogs.
horrible. It's a mess. It's a real mess.
That
Uh,
was Take a Breath. So season 4, episode 9, Take a Breath, and that was 2nd of August was with Julie Shelton from Updown Rescue. We need to get Julie back and find out what's happening.
yeah, I
These
did speak to her actually
dogs.
yesterday, and it's yeah, I think it's worse than it was even then a year ago.
Really.
Mm. Yeah, I think they're finding it really tough, like mentally. Well, obviously, of course they are. You know, the amount of abuse cases and neglect cases and stuff now. It's just, I asked her on the day, didn't I, about her mental health and how people cope. And I think a lot of the staff, a lot of the team leave, don't they? Because it's just too
Yeah.
much. I mean,
Yeah.
you'd rather sit on a till in Waitrose, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? For the same amount of money, having
Yeah.
to encounter that every day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's awful. And I mean, we talked about it then I mean, when was that? So that was just the second part of the Dangerous Dog Act, bringing in the ban of the pit bull, because it was, I think the dogs
The
were
XL
hitting six
bully.
months where they needed to start looking at
XL bully,
castrating.
wasn't it?
Yeah, the XL bully. What did I say?
Pitbull.
Pit bull, XL bully, sorry. Um, so it'll be interesting to see what's happened since then as well.
Yeah, I think they had. Yeah, well, we'll ask her. I won't
Yeah.
surmise. Yeah.
No, that would be good
Yeah.
to get Julie back. That'd be really good.
I don't
So
think we've
we've
got
got,
space. We haven't got space. We've got all these guests for next.
I know we've got loads of people lined up, which is awesome.
Got some really.
Julie's on the list.
Is Julie on the list?
I think
She's on the
so.
guest list.
On guest list.
We have
So,
got some cool people
so
coming up.
last right, so last season, the ones to go back to from last season, season four, is Julie, yeah, and then
Trevor.
what?
Trevor.
Trevor. So Julie, season four, episode 9 in August. And then another one, which is probably a good one to listen to, which probably is an excellent one to listen to, was the one we did about pet bereavement and losing your dog.
Well, that
That
was
was the one before Trevor. That was episode 12 last season. And
yeah.
that was quite harrowing, wasn't it, to do?
Seem to remember that was a little bit. Yeah, we had a bit of a stifled start, didn't we? I didn't think I was going to be able to carry on with that,
Yeah,
but we did.
that was hard. And then Take Another Breath, Dog Law with Trevor. And then, but then this season that we're coming to the end of now, this is the last one. So we did um, Dan Kunas in Seattle, although how do you pronounce it?
Seattle. Seattle.
Seattle. Okay.
Seattle. I don't know.
And then it was Andrew Armitage, which is who's also going to come back. Andrew's going to come back and talk to us about Lumbrella. Woohoo!
We are talking about Librella. It's a hot topic,
Hot
Librella.
topic. That's next season.
Next season, or might it be a special?
No, it'll be next season.
Oh, spoil sport. Okay.
I know, but it'll be this year. It'll be like just after the summer.
Yeah, something to look forward to. But
Something
yeah,
to
no,
look
that
for.
was fascinating. Talking about stem cells. That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah. PRPs. Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. Then we had the gorgeous Rachel Bean
Yes, with her many hats.
with her many, many, many hats, and she's got even more hats now since she was on. She's getting involved with more different organizations as well, which is amazing.
She's got fingers in more pies than
24 blackbirds.
I don't have fingers.
No, but they're in the pie. It's all I could think of.
They were baked in the pie, weren't they?
They were baked in the pie.
Oh dear. Um, yes, no, Rachel's very busy. No, she's very cool, but she's so busy she didn't return my voice note the other day.
Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel Bean.
Naughty, naughty. And then we had, and I love the title that you did with that for the next one, which is How to Rehome Your Husband. And just the
Di
title,
Stevens.
hey, Di Stephen.
Di Stevens, yeah. No, she's rehomed a few husbands, hasn't she?
She's rehomed it one or two. Yeah, I thought it was a really good one chatting to Di, and just how she sings to the dogs so they learn to pay attention when she's singing for when she's showing them a cruft.
Yeah, that's it, I remember. Yeah, she was lovely actually. I've not never met her before, but yeah, she was really nice, wasn't she?
She's great. I'm seeing her next week at the game fair. It's the CLA game fair next week. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, the CLA game fair starts today when this goes live. So it's
You've got
27th
today, tomorrow, and Sunday to go and visit the show.
today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And come and see us. I'm going to do a plug at the end on the CLA. But yeah, I'm seeing Di. She does the commentary for the Home International, which is the Retriever Champs, which is amazing.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, good. Well, say
Absolutely.
hi to her from me,
I will.
and I'll talk to you about the CLA game fair when you finish going through this review of the year.
Okay. Thank you. And then we've got Mr. McCarthy. Oh, and then we've got Mick Martin, the amazing Mick Martin, a married man from Harry Potter, James Bond to Man and Beyond. I shouldn't give up my job and do voiceover, should I?
Yeah, I doubt it.
No, it didn't really work, did it?
No.
Well, then you
Um,
do it instead.
no. Um, no, it was interesting, wasn't it? Talking about all his film career and stuff behind the scenes with dogs and that.
Really
And
interesting.
Mick's coming back as well,
We're kicking off next season with Mick.
kicking off with Mick Martin,
Yeah,
turning the tables.
absolutely. I said to him, I don't care if you turn the tables, but we are talking about Northern Soul dancing because he likes
Oh,
Northern Soul.
really?
Eh?
What do we have to talk about that for?
Because it's something that Mick really likes.
Oh, what's that got
We've
to do with gun
talked
dogs and
about
guard
Northern
dogs?
Soul. Well, footwork.
Dancing with dogs.
Yeah, footwork. Yeah,
Right.
no, Northern Soul. I said there's a couple of things need to talk Northern Soul.
Okay.
No, that would be brilliant. It'll be brilliant kicking off with Mick, turning the tables on us, huh?
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, no, he's interesting. Yeah, he is
Mm.
interesting. And he talks a lot.
I thought you were going to say he talks a lot about, but it was just
No, he just talks a lot.
he's a good guest because he just kind of
Yeah, runs with it.
runs with it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, no, he's cool.
And
He's
he's
very,
really interesting as well, which makes it even better.
yeah, no, he has got a very varied past, hasn't he?
Hmm. Hmm.
Copper and all that.
Caught that. Caught that. And then it was
We had Claire Drew from the Guild of Dog Trainers.
with her hundreds
Never the
and
same.
thousands of dogs.
101 Dalmatians.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yes. And yeah, talking about the guild, wasn't it? And what's going on there
Mm.
and opportunities for young trainers and ambassador schemes and all sorts of stuff. That was nice.
Yeah, that was lovely. It's great. It's great that the Guild is endorsing and encouraging young trainers because they're the next, I mean, they're the future, aren't they?
Yeah, it's good. And I mean, I think yeah, it's very difficult for people, isn't it, to enter the industry, I think. It's well, it's overpopulated, isn't it? It's really
It's
difficult.
overpopulated with people who don't know what they're doing.
Yes, it
I think we
is.
need to qualify it. I don't think it's overpopulated. I think it's overpopulated with people who haven't got a clue what they're doing.
Mm. No, it is. Yeah, it's very difficult for people to get into, and I think especially young trainers, unless they find the right organisations and the right people to align with,
Mhm.
then they'll get given, a lot of the time you believe what you're taught, don't you? Do you know what I mean? If you go and see someone you taught something, then you roll
Yeah.
with that. We don't think, well, no, that's not right. And then
It's too polarized. We're getting back on the dog training again, but it's too polarized. You've got the yank and crank at one side, and you've got the fluffies at the other side.
yeah.
And unfortunately, both of those camps are running courses for training instructors. And it's making the polarization more so. And it's also destroying dogs either because people are being too hard on them or because there's no discipline.
Hmm.
So you really need, and I hate to use the term balance because it's a dirty word at the minute, but you kind of need a balanced approach to dog training. You need both ends of the coin in small doses.
Both sides of it,
What did I say? Ends, both ends.
both ends of the pencil.
Yeah, yeah, you do. You need both sides of the coin, but it should just be a small coin. It shouldn't be like, do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
No, and now we're on to financial matters. We've crossed over from dog training. Now we're on to accounts.
You know what I'm on about though, don't you?
I know
Like
what you're on about. Yeah, I do know
it's
what you're
just
on
like
about.
it's just like a small.
Oh, boy.
Okay, go
I
on, right.
said.
On to the next one. Go on, I'm too
Yeah,
hot. I'm too hot. I
well,
can't think
that's it.
straight.
I'm glad you've clarified that for everybody anyway. Just, Les
You
Graham's
know
thoughts.
the thoughts when it's hot. You know exactly what I'm on about.
I do, I
You,
do.
you you need both. You need like the carrot and the steak, but it shouldn't be a huge carrot and it shouldn't be a huge steak.
Yes, I think you're making it worse. Yeah, yeah, you're quite
Oh
right. I mean,
dear.
overwhelmingly, of course, your interactions with your dog should be wonderful, shouldn't they? But,
Of course.
you need to be able to tell them no at times that because that's what kind of keeps them safe and stuff.
Yeah, metaphorical steak, not a real steak.
No, not a real sit. Right, let's move on because this is getting worse. Who else did we? Who else did we? Come on.
I'm going to turn my fan up because it's really hot in here.
It's 22 degrees in Scotland. We're having a meltdown. Oh my God. Oh, luckily it's cooler next week when you're at the game fair. Otherwise, you'd explode. Um,
We're 27 at the game fair.
well, is it
Uh-huh.
cooler at the weekend at the minute?
Why aren't you turning on? Okay, next.
Next, we had Becky Walters from Pup Starts talking about
Oh yeah.
qualifications for breeders and
That's better.
yeah, qualifications with breeders that she runs through iPet Network and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
her how she started her journey with Battersea and wanting to do better for breeding and dogs and stuff. And it's kind of it's always relevant, isn't it? This dog breeding thing, making sure it's really difficult. And I had a meeting yesterday with about joint supplements and things. Again, talking about the amount of dogs that suffer with osteoarthritis, and we'll come on to
Mhm.
Hannah Capel in a bit, won't we? But and a lot of this, comes down to breeding practices and stuff. Obviously, there are other factors at play, how you raise your puppy and, what you do with it and all the rest of it. But there has to be a genetic component. And so, breeding and buyers, puppy buyers, potential puppy buyers, it's really
Mhm.
important to understand there's a massive difference between a decent professional dog breeder and, someone that churns them out endlessly for money.
Mhm. Yeah.
Without health tests, without doing what they need to do, without, coaching new owners through what they should be doing, without helping the owners select the right puppy from that litter and things like that. It's really important because it's, if you get it wrong, you end up with, well, nightmare.
And sometimes even the best breeding in the world and a really good home environment can still go
Yeah,
ish.
no, totally. You can. You can only do your best, can't you? But you can do a lot. You can do your best. You can buy. I've got, dog here that's, health tested parents and all the rest of it, and dogs with good hip and elbow scores and stuff like that. That's not so hot, but you know that's the luck of the draw at times, isn't it? But you don't need to go and buy a dog out of a shed that's never seen anybody for 8 weeks, do you? That's never
No,
been
no,
health
you
tested.
definitely have to do due diligence.
Mm,
Definitely.
yeah, no, it's a real minefield. So yeah, so that was a fascinating one. And
Hmm.
then I think next up we had Anna Herzog from Anna Herzog Dog Sports Academy, which I managed to fluff up during the introduction. No,
And
not
get
unheard of.
told.
Yeah, yeah, that's never not. Yeah, I quite often do that, to be fair.
Well, get told that you've fluffed up.
Well, no, I get the blooming introduction wrong. I should really do my homework better, or at least write
I thought
something
you were going to
down.
say I should really get Les to do it.
Well, no,
That's
I
a bad
wouldn't do.
idea. That is a bad idea, me doing the intro.
No, I mean that your pronunciation of people's names. I think we can't go you having a go. I'll stick with fluffing it up.
Okay, good. That works for me as well.
Yeah, so we had Anna talking about FCI obedience, which was
Gosh.
fascinating. And
And
then
did you know a golden retriever won it this year?
what FCI obedience? What the World
Hmm.
Championships?
Hmm.
No, I
Golden
didn't
retriever.
know. Couldn't care less.
Well, gun dogs know that lot. Yeah, no, but I mean, to think a Goldie actually trounced all of those border collies. to
That's
win.
amazing, actually, because
It
it's
is amazing.
unheard of that you can't, the border collies don't win it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah. No, it's very cool. No, I didn't know that. Anna
Yeah,
was there competing, wasn't she, at the World Championships?
yeah, yeah. No, it was a working type Goldie,
One of those dark ones.
one of the dog red ones, which I prefer the paler ones, the
Yeah, you
golden.
do. Yeah, they do have a lot of those in working trials, the dark ones.
They're much lighter, like
Yes, they are. Yeah,
physically
physically.
lighter, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. No, they are. Yeah, they're nice. They do quite well, don't they, in trials and stuff. They are lighter, a bit smaller as well, aren't they? A bit finer.
Generally. I mean,
Mm.
Phelan's a working line, even though he's bigger, if you know what I mean. He's still classed as a dual purpose dog.
Yeah.
Mm. And then
Ju-
lastly, we had
We had Hannah Capon,
pronounced
gay
like
porn.
gay porn. Should not live that down, will she?
No, no,
Hannah
Hannah
gay porn.
talking about osteoarthritis in dogs, which is again fascinating subject, really interesting, quite depressing again,
Yes.
but fascinating. And she's doing an amazing job actually. And I need to do more stuff. So she's from Canine Arthritis Management. For anybody that didn't listen, should listen to that one for sure.
Yeah.
I think there's something like, I forget what stats. Like I said, I did an online thing yesterday. I think 70% of dogs, I better not even say stats because I don't even know, but a lot of dogs are presenting with arthritis at, a young age, but like stupid high percentage. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of
Mhm.
dogs. So definitely worth having a listen to that and doing some prevention, weight management, rugs on your floors, have a little look around at supplements and things like that.
And if you do put rugs on your floor, make sure that's secure.
Yes, you don't want the dog sliding on a blinking rug across the floor, do you?
No. And if you've got an older dog, um, so if you've got an older dog in the kitchen or on a wooden floor, then make sure you've got the bed on a mat. So when they get out of the bed, they're not going straight onto a wooden floor or a concrete floor. They've got the rugs, so they've got the purchase.
Yeah. It's a lot of considerations really, but that's definitely one to listen to. And Hannah at Canine Arthritis Management, they do a lot of free stuff, don't they?
They do, and there's a membership portal as well, so you can join. And that gives you a massive amount of resources as well.
No, that's really cool. Yeah, yeah, definitely need to look at that a bit more as well. Hopefully on the next season we're going to have somebody to come in and talk about joint supplements, aren't we? But we'll see about that. Can't promise, but fingers crossed.
That'd be good. Are we doing a little heads up of what's coming next season?
Go on then. Go
Oh,
on.
okay, so we're kicking off with McMartin, which is
Morton. McMorton.
awesome. McMartin. You
Yeah.
say Martin.
Martin. Mick Martin.
Martin. McMartin.
Morton. Morton.
McMartin.
McMorton.
Got Andy coming back to talk about the umbrella. We've got Jackie coming to talk about Dogs for Wildlife, which is amazing.
Amazing. That's an
Amazing.
amazing charity. Listen to that. That's cool. Yeah.
We've got Ross Thompson's going to talk about bachelor remedies and how they can support our dogs emotionally, she's worked wonders with me with Phelan.
That's
We've
cool. That'd be a
just worked together.
fascinating little insight.
Fascinating insight. And then we've got to talk to a couple of other people in relation to hopefully talk about canine epilepsy, cancer in the dogs and cats, and that's
Mm.
it at the minute, isn't it? That's like a full season.
I
But
thought
a couple of people we haven't contacted yet, so we're not going to mention them.
oh, we're not going to mention those exciting ones. Okay, no, we'll have something held back for
Have something held back.
prizes.
Yes.
No, I'm looking forward to that. That should be good. Anyway, before we go, tell us a
Go,
bit
go.
about your CLA game fair, your new t-shirts, your new birds, your squiffy bridge,
Hey.
all of that stuff.
Oh, my Squinty Bridge, I was showing Ross photos of the Clyde Arc, which is the bridge in Scotland in St Glasgow. And it's what inspired the Squinties because it goes from one side of the road to the other side of the road. And if you look down on it, it looks like a slash diagonally. And I went, oh, that'd be a really nice image for a dummy. So I designed the squinty dummies, and we've got them on the stand this year. So at the CLA, the pet gun dog stand, we're near the working gun dog ring, no, the working dog ring. We're doing demos every day, 11:30 to 12. Me and Richard are on the mic, so there'll be lots of fluffing
I
on
will
the
understand a
mic.
word you say, yeah.
That's why Richard's on, so he can translate.
Good for Richard, yeah.
So he'll be speaking English, kind of. Yeah, and then also I've designed some t-shirts which are being launched at the CLA. I was hoping to have them
Exciting.
out today, but it hasn't arrived yet. So yeah, new t-shirts, which I'm really thrilled with. They look amazing. New t-shirts for the pet gun dog, and got a new dummy, the squinty bird. It's all squinties. Got a squinty bird dummy being added to the range as well, and launching the new APGI program. So it's been 18 months for the last 9 years. So next year will be year 9. And one of the qualifications has been dropped. So the nutrition qualification, which was, we spent 3 months doing it, has been dropped. So I've rewritten the course to take that out. Although we're still covering nutrition. So it's it's going to be split between a foundation certificate in gun dog training, and that'll be a 9-month program, and you'll get a level 3 certificate in canine training and behaviour. And then the second part, after a couple of months break, part 2 is the APGI program, and that's a 6-month intensive course. And at the end of that, if you are successful, then you can be accredited as an APGI, and you can teach the pet gun dog syllabus.
Ooh, there you go.
Really exciting. It's really exciting.
That
And the
sounds
same amount of workshops, so the foundation certificate's got 2 4-day workshops in it. And the accredited pet gun dog instructor's got a 6-day workshop. So it's like a big workshop.
it's
Very
nice.
intense. Very
No,
intense.
that's really cool. And where is the CLA Game Fair this year?
It's at Ragley Hall in Alcester. I probably pronounced that wrong. Alcester, ALCESTR.
Where is
Ragley.
that? In the Midlands.
I think it's just outside of Birmingham, actually. I think
Yeah.
it's Warwickshire. It's the Warwickshire area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, I got lost last time. Well, not like I get lost all the time, but I was live and I was showing the cars. There's some amazing cars there, and I was walking around because I am a bit of a petrol head. So I was walking around with my phone, and I think I turned around too many times. And when I came out, I came out a different way that I went in, and I had to phone Richard and get directions back because I was completely lost.
How many? How many is it? Obviously, it's quite a bit. I've never been. So, is it a very big event? Obviously.
120,000, between 120 and 140,000.
And what else can people expect to find there if they come down or come up?
Oh my goodness, well, you've got the Home International, which is England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales competing. You've got the Europe, the big Europe one, which is the HPR one as well. You've got, I mean, you've got massive food stands. Is it Carriage, the chefs there, and
Yeah,
there's
nice.
there's the gunmaker roll, which is all about guns and shooting. You've got fishing, you've got a scurry, you've got working tests, you've got all of the horse events as well. So you've got like the Shetland Grand National, which is the little Shetland ponies
Oh,
racing.
sweet.
You've got Birds of Prey. You've got, I think, the guy who does the herding with the ducks. I think the duck man's there.
Yeah, the junk man.
Yeah, he herds the ducks around. It's really cool. You've got a horse show. I think last time was like the Suffolk Punchers, which is an amazing breed of horse. I don't think it got show jumping or jousting this year, but it's huge. It's massive.
Oh, cool.
It's
3 days.
like Crufts looks tiny compared with this. It's massive. They're massive. And then you've got all of the outdoor furniture. You've got a wood carving event where they get the, what do you call them, chainsaws out, and they do
Yeah.
all of the the carve the wood. Oh, it's an amazing. My favorite thing that I saw last year and I put a video out on it, was somebody had done a bronze skeleton, and it was in the finger position, you know, like
Yeah.
on a chair with its head on its chin. And it was it was the most anatomically correct, like artificial skeleton that I've seen.
What bronze? Like actual bronze?
Solid bronze, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
It was amazing. And because they'd even put the notch on the spine of T12, which is where the belly button. I'm sorry, I'm like with anatomy and physiology. It was amazing. It was amazing. I'm hoping he's going to be able to get a selfie with a skeleton.
Yeah, selfie skeleton.
And they do artwork. Richard bought some amazing artwork at Ragley Hall. It's just, yeah, you
Wow.
want it, got it.
You should be on their marketing team.
I should. And of course, you've got the pet gun dog,
Yeah, which is the main reason to visit,
which
obviously.
is the main reason. So come and see us. We're on stand Y2607, next door to Skinner's, near the Working Dog Ring. Come and say hello. We're selling my books again. Got the retrieving role, got the squinties. If you've already got a book, come and say hello and bring it with you. I'll sign it. If you haven't got a book, come and buy a book. I'll sign it. Come and say hello. We've got a competition as well. So we've got a competition.
What'd you win?
3 months membership to the Pet and Dog Club.
Oh my God. How do we enter? Tell us now.
You have to be there. You have to be there. You have to match the breeds. It's really cool. So we got AI last year to design some breeds, and you have to work out what breed it is from AI, and you have to match the breed name to the picture. It's good fun.
Ooh, exciting.
And this year is a special. We've got going to put all the names in their hat. Anyone who's entered the competition will be going in their hat, and they will win a handbag of the Squinties, courtesy Gamekeeper's Goods. So Gamekeeper's Goods are putting together a handbag for me. With
Squinty's hamper.
A squinty handbag.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
say no more. We'll all be rushing to
Come and see us. It'll be good fun. It's good fun. The APGI they do great stuff on there. And they're in the ring. You know, the APGI are in there with their dogs. I'm just kind of chatting on the mic and getting it wrong. And the APGI doing a great job training the dogs in the ring.
That's really cool, and it's really nice. How many people have you got coming with you?
I think there's 10 of us in total on the stand. Yeah, 10.
Cool.
Nine in total on the stand. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I think that's enough airtime advertising that. So
Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's great. Everything's so today, the 27th, is when the new APGI gets launched, and t-shirts and new dummy.
New dummy. Exciting. Right, well, have a lovely time over the next 3 days then.
We will. Hopefully we won't come back burned, but yeah, it'll be amazing.
Well, you don't know, sugar falling on your head or something, some disaster.
And we are back. When are we back?
Oh my goodness, after the CLA Game Fair.
Well, after the 5th of September.
5th September.
5th of September.
Autumn term, season 6.
With Mick Martin.
Mr. Martin.
Indeed.
See you there.
Be there. Have a great summer.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening. It's not just gun dogs and not just guard dogs, but all things canine, as we hope you have discovered. Please like, share and subscribe, and help us spread a bit of common sense back into dog ownership. And a review wouldn't go amiss either. Catch up with Les and Ross again in about 14 days for more canine conversations. Until next time, stay well and enjoy your dogs. Any dog-related questions or topics, just drop an email to talk@cfba.uk or message us via facebook.com/gundogs and guard dogs podcast.